Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got an exciting one for you. We are heading down to the Indy 800 put on by Cletus McFarland and all of his guys. Got the Duramax warming up. We're gonna go get the gooseneck trailer from a buddy of ours, and then the neighbor Clark, we're gonna load his show truck up because we're putting it in the Nitto booth, and we're gonna hang out at the event, and I'm gonna try and capture everything I can for you guys and show you what goes down. I'm pretty excited for this trip. Should be a pretty fun one, and hope you guys enjoy it as well. Truck's nice and dirty. We got the goose acquired. And this here's Hunter.
Come with goosenecks. Pretty nice.
I'll tell you what. Yep. Well, I told the channel about you.
Oh.
They don't know about my creeping on Clark videos though.
Oh, that's who I am.
Yep. Neighbor Clark. Griswold of sorts.
Warm.
Yep. Oh, nice. Won't show anybody how you use your key.
Yeah.
He turns in a special way. I did mention you do Ford show trucks. Kind of like show truck stuff? You gotta do this finger thing.
Yeah, I bought it this way. I don't build anything.
Yep.
No.
That's not real chrome. Okay. First stop is at Chick-fil-A. We picked up this hitchhiker. It's Garrett. Yeah, he doesn't know he's gonna be in the YouTube video.
I forgot my goddamn sunglasses.
I gotta edit that out.
Oh, we can't cuss on it.
No, you're good. Alright, we're about an hour and a half out from the Lucas Oil Raceway where the Indy 800 is. Stopping to get some fuel. Some of them monsters, you know, keep us going. So I'm gonna set you guys on a time lapse and see what this looks like going down the road. This thing gets a lot of interactions from people, which rightfully so. guys, we made it to the Indy 800. We're parked up with the Nitto truck here. Apparently we took Cleet's toter spot, but that's fine. Like I told the guy, we'll let him park over in the bushes. Nah, if we need to move, we will, but you can already see we got the mullet monster truck over here. The Spark and the white trash burnout truck and all them are out front of the Nitto booth. Garrett woke up from his nap. He's ready to scrub a truck. Yeah. LSA in her. Heck yeah. We need to try and get a ride in that thing.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Blackwing. Guy over there. What's going on?
Probably seen this thing.
Oh yeah, Mr. Zach, yeah.
Pulling his tires off.
Yep.
So bad.
LS Power, brother. You know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah, he's the one that Mr. Greg A calls daddy. This guy has no clue Hunter hopped on the back. Dude, he just absolutely... That's about it. feet are gonna sting when I jump down.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of drop. Oh yeah, they did. Oh fuck. Load her up, Clark. Dude, my feet stunk so bad. It's quiet. We're entering the beast. This is where they hide all the nittos, huh? Dang. Should have came and hid out in here. It's a lot warmer.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Suckered that guy to get infield.
Oh sweet.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you gotta say it loud enough for him to hear so he wonders.
Yeah.
Under the racetrack.
Go fast, turn left.
Jared's still happy.
that.
Dude, he's just gonna be the smiling guy on the whole video.
2.3 Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Shredding right
That's a
now.
2.5 liter.
2.5.
Got
Board
third
stroke.
tank jet fuel.
Board stroke. Chrome Molly ice.
Oh, there you go. Got the qualifying for the old Crown Vic. Yeah.
So they don't have to light and worry about it.
I think we'll have a fine view from infield. Don't have to look over anybody's head.
It's going to take them a little bit to get the line that's going to help them preserve that race car.
Well, I think Zach Walker, he certainly knows the way to get around this racetrack. He has your...
I will give a shout out here to Big Country. Again, this is his first time behind the wheel of a Crown Vic, and I just want to look at his time really fast. He's picked up almost a second and a half every time he's been turning a lap. But again, when you've got experience like Kevin and Zach Walker, it's going to be tough to beat as Kevin continues to lay down good laps, 29.87.
Listen, I don't think we're going to set any kind of a track record or
Right.
a speed record here. Don't think you'll see anybody turning a lap time under 20 seconds here like we see with some of the bigger series that will come here. But for the drivers here in this first group, pretty solid lap there. Kevin Smith, 29.874. He's your fastest. Zach Walker is second quick. Frankie J coming in third. Jim York is fourth. And Big Country rounding out group number one as your fifth fastest qualifier so far. Is one of the best looking cars that we've got here on property. Driver making his debut with us here with the Cletus McFarland Crown Vic. How about Brother Chad, the Lone Star Hawaiian? And yes, that is the first.
Don't slow down at the end now.
Strider, that's what happens when you're like 6'7".
See, I'll give him credit. If I were to run next to him, I'd take 5 steps for every one of his ones. So he makes it look graceful.
We gotta get
Right here
Cletus
next
the
to me.
microphone because he just set quick time here at Indy. And I have a feeling he's got a little something to say. Cletus, how about that qualifying run, brother?
We're gonna hop the fence.
Well,
Everybody, front stretch.
Yep.
Sorry,
Right here.
I can't stand in front of the speakers. I know better. All right, well, what do you guys think since I'm on the pole? We fully invert the starting positions.
I'm on the white checker.
All right, I have another question for you guys. Do you guys think we should do a 2-wide start? Or should we do 3-wide?
Hi.
All right, all in favor of a standard 2-wide start?
That sucks.
All in favor of a 3-wide start?
Heck yeah.
All right, where's Ryan?
Watch behind you.
You good with that? right, 3 more
Nice.
start. But then, after all that, on the restarts, we'll go 2 wide. But we'll try 3 wide, see what happens. If we total all the cars,
I don't know if you can see
it's
where.
on you guys. Okay?
I'm right on the
Total
checkered flag.
version. Wow, that's going to be bad news. All right, well, you guys know
Okay.
so this will be our first
We'll run out to the front. You'll see me jump the
We're in
fence and
Indy.
come
We're in
out.
the heat wave visual, Indy 800. Why not? All right, back up to you guys.
The very last guy.
Up.
We got to step on the checkered flag at least once.
Looks like the country is going to start on the pole. I'm hearing
They shouldn't have put it so close to that.
Yeah.
Nut, you got something to say down there?
Yeah, I need to make sure everyone can hear me loud and clear. All right. Raise your hand if you want to win some money.
Heck yeah.
All right, I like where this is going. Raise your hand if you have your sleeves ripped off right now.
Dude, I got an HC. I got an HC water.
Let me see. Prove it.
Dude, you can. I got my knife on me too.
Yeah, prove it.
Sleeves off here.
Yeah, you can prove it. No, you got. If you got no sleeves on right now,
Dude,
right there.
dude, I got my knife. I'll let
Yeah.
Cleet rip them off.
Shaved head, big arms, sexy man. Come on down. All right, you can come too. Yellow shirt. Yep. All right, that's 2. No more sleeves.
I got, dude.
What shirt you got on?
Dude, yeah, that's what I got too. That'd be good advertising.
I'm going down here.
Hey, Cleet. You can rip my sleeves off, brother. I'll do it.
Come on down. Pink shirt. Hawaii.
Oh, that guy's got his no shirt.
Someone's got the shirt off? All right. Guy with no shirt off. Hey, Mo, you get down here. All right, how many is that? That's 4, okay. Wait, no, dude. I'm sick of this. I already got 3 people here.
Congratulations, fellers.
I want somebody with some energy. You know what I mean? I want somebody that looks like they want to make some money. Alright? You guys are pissing me off. I want somebody that wants to make some money and prove they can do something. Alright, this guy jumping up and down with the shot.
This guy brought the Pushante with him.
Brown shirt. Alright, that's 5. Alright,
Yeah, right?
let's send these guys.
Suddenly I'm not that
Come right here to the gate.
Yeah, I'm freaking toasty warm now.
Now, keep in mind, last time I picked somebody, they won $12,000.
Alright, let's hand it up to the booth. Let's get the Grand Prix started, and we'll come back to this. Thank you guys. We'll tune it in on that here in just a little bit. Somebody to walk out of here with
You know what? They need to get one kid down here. One kid needs to do it.
Are you ready for this?
Ty's free. We can ask him.
I'm not sure if I'm ready. When I got the phone call that I was getting the chance to join this group and they said, hey, we also have the Grand Prix, and I said, the what? And they go, you'll just see when you find out when you get here. And I am thrilled for what I have been informed I am in store, and all the fans here that are joining us are in store for as well.
For the better part of a decade, the Pontiac Grand Prix would be a staple in the NASCAR Cup Series or in the then Busch Series or even back in the ASA days. I know there were a lot of guys that are running Pontiacs. You don't see the Grand Prix anymore, and there's not too many of them left in good condition. And after tonight, there's going to be even less of them in good condition. The rule for the Grand Prix is simple. Got to hit the ramp at least once. But I think several of the drivers are going to take that, they're going to take advantage of that a little bit. So the drivers generally use, there you see the ramp. What is that gas?
Hey, Jackson. How's it going, man?
We're going to have to check that out. That might, oh boy. Might have left something out there. We'll check that out a little bit later on.
I love the homemade white wall here on the 7-Eleven at Pyro V.
Yeah, perfect. And we've got Klaus. That's Carl Balzer there, and Klaus, you'll see him tomorrow in Burnout Rivals, but serving as
I was
our
thinking if
pace
nobody
vehicle.
gets this, they should get a group of kids down here.
You know,
to try
Carl's
it.
a driver that
That'd
he
be pretty
really
sick.
wants to be in one of these Crown Vic races. So this is Carl just kind of showing, hey guys, if you ever need me, I'm your man. But the thing to remember, they're going to race down the pit road. They're going to turn back into the infield section. They do not have to hit the ramp every time, but they have to hit the ramp at least once, and then they've got to get down to the one-lane chicane coming out of turn number 4. This could get interesting. Green flag is out, as you've got cars already ripping through the grass. Oh my God, it's right through the middle there.
Oh, dang.
Huge burst of flames. And the 7-Eleven somehow, despite all that, is still going to continue on for the time being, but clogging things up as they come out of the one-lane chicane. And Pyro V, I mean, sticking to his name there as things went off in a blaze of glory right there. As it looks like you still got fire down there on the pit lane. So drivers are going to have to navigate that very carefully.
The ramp still smoking, and make no mistake, this little chute that you have to get your car through, you cannot fit 2 cars, let alone on the ramp either as well. It is 1 car and 1 car only, so having that position coming into it is going to be crucial. There's still a little shrapnel on the backstretch, and you continue to see cars, and I mean, again, it's still on fire back there.
Yeah, and remember, the Pyro Grand Prix, not necessarily the most dainty of vehicles, so they've got some pretty broad, pretty wide shoulders. Going to have to try to get through that one-lane chicane. But so far, Bobby Tercelo is showing the way, and you've also got Jim York on the move, moving up into second.
I'm going for the number 30, Mr. Sam Spraywack.
Destroy that. Now you see, starting to really get that ramp.
Right there,
Talked
that's
in the drivers' meeting. They were like, guys, if you want to try to preserve your vehicle, you may or may not want to hit that ramp at in excess of 50 miles an hour or so.
And I can almost guarantee absolutely none of them are looking at the speedometer going down the back stretch when en route to that ramp. But we're starting to see some on-track action as we've got a race for the lead. We've also got different positions currently up for grabs.
I missed it.
Again, these guys are going to be elbows up. If they catch each other, you're going to want to catch each other going into the chicane.
I'm going to keep an eye on the Speedy Cop because last year he straight up sent it in his PT Cruiser. He hit the ramp as the fastest that I've ever seen a PT Cruiser, and the farthest I've ever seen one of the things fly through the air.
Gonna hit it?
Ripped all the way down to where the fence was down there.
That thing is a boomer.
Damaged it, almost went into the lake. It looks like we're getting ready to have several cars hitting the ramp. Oh my God! Speedy Cop! Speedy Cop hit the ramp in reverse. He didn't want to damage the front of the car because he knows that Mr.
Paul
Sam
Walker?
is on the front of the car. He wanted to preserve and make sure that Mr. Sam is still smiling.
We've currently got a plume of pink smoke down here on the front stretch on pit road.
Yeah, Pyro V's, this has been a very, very eventful Grand Prix so far. First, the giant explosion at the beginning of the race, and now I can't even see Pyro V out there.
I know, with the pink smoke, the crowd having a roll.
So they're in the one-lane chicane, a huge stack up there. You had about 7 cars nose to tail. They're not so much.
That is a tank.
Speedy Cop absolutely making his way through. Doesn't even
Just got some of the biggest air that we have seen so far, and he has annihilated the front of his car.
It is currently absolutely piling water out of the rain. I have to wonder if that damage is enough to be done. He's trying to find a gear to get it going and let the rest of the crowd go.
I think Jim is, I think it's pretty safe to say that he's parked in of a difficult area there. That's going to make that chicane even more narrow than it was before. And it looks like some of the rest of the field's starting to get kind of stacked up a little bit as we're coming to 2 laps to go. Several drivers have been having some issues. Speedy Cop continuing to hit the ramp lap after lap.
They're going to sell some good spray wax now.
Out of that number 30 car so far. And it looked like Jim York was well on his way to some sick air off the ramp there on the backstretch, and let's see what Speedy Cop's got up his sleeve here as they're coming to the white flag.
Look at that wheel input as he tries to maintain that position. Looked like for a second he was maybe going to try and hit the ramp again. Ooh, he does. Maintains the 2 wheels and then finds another gear.
Trying to navigate his way in through the chicane. Field still continuing to go by. That right side is completely locked up on the 30. Checkered flag waves, and Speedy Cop right in front of the rest of the field there. everybody somehow, some way able to navigate and able to get through there. We saw some explosions, we saw big air. What else would you expect from the Grand Prix? Let's give a big hand to all of our drivers and all of our competitors. That's what it's all about.
Heck yeah.
That is what it's all about. Well, you only get that.
Nice to meet you.
I think they're 15-1, right?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Hungry Earnhardt, that's what it is.
How'd the jump feel?
Honestly, not that bad. I knew the game, but it's losing all the oil.
Yeah, tough break about the old Grand Prix, because they seem to lose their oil rather easily. But a huge thanks to Jim York, Dixon, and these guys all for putting together the Grand Prix. A lot of fun. Jim, anything else you want to say?
Brother,
You better call
I
up
just
Tobin.
shook hands.
There's 2 cats over there.
Oh, dude.
Pick up.
Yes.
Make it happen. All right, let's hear it for
I just
the
shook
Grand
hands
Prix
with the
guys.
mother effing Earnhardt. Dude, tell you what.
All right, guys, we got a little bit of cleanup. We're going to go ahead and pull the crowd next on the
Hey, how's the
front
wiring
straight,
looking out
and
there?
We're going to get to this live action.
Thank you, Cletus, and thanks again to all the drivers from the Grand Prix, or excuse me, from the Grand Prix.
I see 2 Cadillac, they're gone now.
Yeah, they're already off the scrap, brother. They're gone.
5-1 Cattle Company for sponsoring this Grand Prix. What do you think, Hannah?
Again, nothing that you can find anywhere else.
Oh, dude, I'm surprised how good that kicker gets them up there. That's insane. Is that the same one from?
Resulting in
Yeah,
explosions. I mean, it is quite the spectacle that Jim York is up there.
You know, got a little hungry.
Trying to
wanna go
replicate
fast and
what he did
turn
last
left
year
now?
in the
I do want to go fast and turn left.
He got the long jump, he got the distance.
You pretty much got Dale's
Speedy
DNA.
Cop takes
I felt it transfer.
once he gets out of the car there.
I can see you now.
And,
You're
definitely the best
last head
looking
now.
car with Mr. Sam.
Oh, you can't miss
That
it at
Parker
all.
over there in the red?
It's quite a good looking Grand Prix.
Race
So
ready
there
red.
is a little bit of cleanup down on the racetrack, and we are going to get
Smells awesome.
go. Round
That's what my
big racing
Duramax
here
used to smell
in
like.
just a little bit.
Real. Just
We've
cool
got
it,
the
burn it.
fans still
My Duramax used to smell like that too.
settle in and enjoy themselves here at the Indianapolis.
I got that problem.
Pit road's going to take a little bit of time to clean up.
Yeah, there's a lot of different fluids and a lot of different debris that made their way down the pit road. But a great team that we've got on hand at IRP so that all of that gets swept up and cleaned up for our crowd.
Next person has a chance to win 3,000, and then if someone gets it, it resets. So, no, just one try each.
Their last event,
Anybody in front of you lost.
yeah, the last event, a guy walked home with 12K cash.
All the way through. So if it gets 60% of the way, it stops. You ain't getting paid. Alright? All the way through. One shot, one roll. This is the line.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh. And it
Mr.
starts
Jim
at
York.
$2,000.
This guy flies.
Here we go.
All right, brother, give her a push.
When I was at LS Fest, he launched the wagon up there, like on the autocross.
Whoa. Big right turn. Can I get a you're done on 3? 1, 2, 3. You're done. All right. Were you guys watching that? All right, you're up next, brother.
certified?
Come on. I throw a little
Nice jumping out there, man.
The guy with the mullet and no shirt, it does look like he's locked in. He got a push light, tall boy.
Oh man.
You're good.
If you can, send me
No, you can roll off your leg. That's legal. As long as you're behind the line.
I was just standing over there.
Whoa.
You just see a
I was
fucking
just hanging around.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, it's pretty dangerous over here.
Whoa. Off the leg. That was crazy. Oh. Valiant effort, though. And I'll get you set up here in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back to Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park for the Indy 800 presented by Heatwave Vision.
time I seen him. Dude. Hi.
Selling new replacement lenses funds a lawsuit.
NASCAR's baddest driver right there, McNutt.
The whole time, look who's in the front now.
I think they call that strategery.
Exactly, dude. I was born for this.
So you're gonna have the best view in the house, rolling off down into turn 1, 3 wide. How long are you gonna hang on to that lead for, brother?
I mean, at least through the straightaway. Now, when I get to the turn, I can't really tell you what's gonna happen, but I'm good on straightaway.
Well, we're gonna have the red, white, and blue out front. That mullet's gonna be blowing in the wind, and it's good to have you here with us, brother. Big Country gonna be rolling off from the front row. We got Brent from PFI Speed. Get a little testing done at the go-kart track last night. You were a little bit quicker than I was, but hey, only way to go is up from the Freedom 500. You want to put that in the rearview mirror. How excited are you to be back here at IRP?
I am so stoked. I love this track. I love these fans. This whole place is the vibes just
Big Country.
So this is awesome.
Again, you've just been a regular competitor year in, year out, competing with us, whether it's at the Freedom Factory or on the road. How much fun do you get to have and come and do these events? And you've got PFI Speed Fest coming up too.
I don't even know what I'm doing out here.
I'm totally stoked about. But coming out to these is just a blast. Racing with all these guys, mixing it up, it's just one of the best times of the year.
Well, Brent, good to have you here again tonight. We'll keep an eye on you here. Brent from PFI Speed rolls out here on IRP as we'll get ready to bring out some of our next drivers. The drivers kind of talking things over a little bit here down on the front stretch. Who are we going to talk to next? All right. Went for a wild ride there in the Grand Prix, but Jim looks like, as always, come out unscathed.
Hey, if you need to sub out, I got you.
Do what?
So if you need to sub out, I got you. Legs get tired, you know, just pull in fit.
Some serious experience in these Crown Vics and starting to learn a lot. You feel like you're starting to gain a lot more knowledge, you're starting to get a little bit better in these things.
Well, my whole goal is to make it more than 10 laps without, like, just as on rides like I did first time I raced too, so, you know, baby steps. Yeah, we'll make it.
Hey, great job there in the Grand Prix, and best of luck here tonight in the Crown Vic race, all right? All right, Jim York, getting ready to roll up, and we got
Not
Dr.
Deolani.
Parker Mitchell back in the house with us here tonight, Parker.
Those things are like $10 here.
In your season debut, hopefully we can keep your fire suit on a little longer than we did at Stafford last year. But how fired up are you to be back here again?
Dude, I'm just glad to be here. I love having fun with all the people. You know, these cars, the aerodynamics are made of hopes and dreams, but surprisingly, they're pretty stable at 100 miles an hour. You know? Now, with all these fast car drivers behind him, especially Squirrel McNutt, you know, he joined the Winter Ozempic team, so he's a lot lighter behind me. I'm worried about him coming at me.
Yeah, not as much left side weight anymore that he's carried, so he may not have the advantage that he used to.
Yeah. So, you know, we got a lot of fast cars out here. It's gonna be awesome.
So they're doing driver interviews, and then we're going to get the race going. Don't mind my commentary behind you.
No, don't worry, dude. I know how it is.
Yeah,
I try it.
it's a struggle, man. There goes our #1 loser right there, Victor.
We missed you at the Freedom 500. Did I hear during the drivers' meeting, do we have another tattoo bet?
No, I really tried to do a tattoo bet, but Clayton got shook. I don't know, he's a NASCAR driver, but he's scared of me. I don't know. Every time we race, to be fair, I beat.
Well, I mean, the ultimate race was going great until it didn't.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have a better experience here. I feel like I was a little slow out there in qualifying, but it worked out. This is the version. We're here to win. My sim at home sucks, and my wife said if I don't win that sim, I'm in big trouble.
Well, you can't disappoint the wife, so you got to go get the dub.
Yeah, we're on it.
All right, Victor Alvarez, good to have you back with us here. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later on as well. Kyle Wade here, Kyle with the Boosted Boys. Kyle, good to have you back here again. I was looking over the stats. This is a track where you've been pretty consistent here, having some good runs, but could this be the night that you break through and get a really good finish and come off the top 5?
He's right at the
500?
food table still. For a guy that don't eat much, he hangs out there a lot.
Hard, she's running good.
I was able to hang with the front of the 500, so I was pretty proud of that. Lost a bumper, but made it through. And yeah, I'm pretty confident.
You've had a lot of experience now. You're getting to run at this track. Where is this track ranked?
Even for it being pretty cold out today.
It doesn't set up like it does at the Freedom Factory. Very unique, wide sweeping corners. How aggressive are you early on in the race, knowing that you have to try to preserve it for 80 laps?
Yeah, definitely takes a little more skill in my opinion. I usually start slow until I feel it out.
Cletus McFarland! Dude, what a weekend last weekend. What a life, brother.
Yeah, brother, I'm fired up to turn left.
Excited to have you here again, starting at the tail. You did the exact same thing you did to Tony a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's only fair to have a full field inversion at Indy. And it's just way more fun like that, even though I was on the pole. Now I'm in the back. And here's the deal. That Podium 1 simulator, if I win, I'm giving it to someone in the crowd after the race.
That thing is a sweet rig. You were talking about it in the driver's meeting. I mean, this is no joke. This thing is legit.
Yeah, also, if I see Zach, I'm spinning him out.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
You said you guys were racing clean.
If I see Squirrel, I'm spinning him out.
Clearly, you're okay.
Who else should I put on there?
Anybody? Jack Stan probably, right?
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, take out your toughest competition. That's the best idea. Hey, great job last week at Talladega. Best of luck here tonight.
All right, thanks, brother. Good to see you.
Cletus McFarland starting shotgun on the field, and one of the drivers to keep an eye on here tonight. This is your track, Brad DeBerti. You do not have a win here, but you have the best average finish of any driver at any track in these Crown Vic races with a 3.25. Never finished worse than fourth. Can you get it done tonight?
Just having his face on my video ought to get some followers, right?
Run that
Like that. He's just gonna be the front cover of the thumbnail.
This is my night tonight. I'm stoked.
What is it about this track?
Do you travel around a lot, like
driving style
far
you love
distance
so
and
much?
stuff?
Yeah, for like most of the Cletus stuff, I'm usually out there.
Are you? Where are you from?
California.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, so it's way different.
Yeah, yep.
Good gear ratio, but
It's cool though.
Brian or someone else.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's
so it could be a good thing.
Heck
But
yeah.
I'm just fired up, stoked on just how many amazing drivers are out here, and we're gonna go 3 wide. That's gonna be crazy. We've never done that, so we're gonna give you guys a show, and I'm stoked.
Brad DeBerti going to be rolling off here tonight, and a chance to try to get a big win here at Indy. Best of luck tonight. Brad DeBerti, see if he can continue that hot streak of some great results and some great finishes here at IRP. All right, let's hear from our defending Indy 800 winner, 2-time winner. Can he make it 3 and 2 in a row? Kevin Smith, what do you think, brother?
I think right now I'm
0, the heat wave visual number 0. NASCAR driver, Squirrel! I'm fired up for you to be here, Squirrel.
10 out of 10 fired up, man. I'm here in Indy, looking at all these slow idiots behind me. That's right.
That's hard.
I intend they stay the rest of the night. Obviously, I'm starting in the back because I was just so freaking fast in qualifying. Why are you guys all standing right here?
They're going to take a picture. You need to get up there eventually. Are you still hangry? Is the Ozempic kicking in?
By the way, the Ozempic claims are false, but they're gonna sit there and wait because I'm a NASCAR driver. All right, they're gonna wait until Big Daddy's ready to walk over.
They go on your schedule now. How wild has the last few weeks been?
It's been absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to everyone who supports us. Seriously, I mean, that's the only reason we're doing it. And don't worry about everybody saying NASCAR ain't that hard. It's just like Crown Vic, you hop in, turn left, and floor it. So, just go have fun. When people say you can't, just know that you can.
Squirrel McNutt in the heat wave visual number 0.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna get ready to take our class photo. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and send it back up to the booth, to Hannah, and we'll get this picture taken, and we'll get this race underway here in just a moment.
Thanks so much, Jason. We had so many notables and quotables.
I think he just waved me over. I'll be back. No, I'm just-
Just make sure you make taking a moment to make sure that microphone gets set up. And I'd love to hear the USA chant breaking out amongst IRP fans here joining us. Let's try one more time for tonight's national anthem. Please welcome Hannah Sexton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The national anthem as the fireworks continue to erupt around Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, and we are just kind of a little bit of variable banking in the corners. Kind of starts down at the bottom about the 6 degree, kind of works your way up the track to about 8 degrees when you get to the wall. But a very unique line around this racetrack. We kind of touched on a little bit earlier. Not necessarily going to want to be right around on the bottom of the racetrack, but plenty of room down there for guys to try to search around and move around. As we take a look, onboard cameras here tonight, we're going to be riding shotgun in the Kinetic number 30 with Cletus McFarland. He'll be taking a look at what you see out the front of his car, as well as taking a look on the inside of the car and seeing what Cletus is doing behind the wheel and how hard he's working that number 30 Crown Vic.
Great to see that inside shot, because I know that there's going to be a couple moments where some of these guys may voice a little bit of frustration in those in-car cameras. So to be able to have that point of view, definitely a unique one. But you mentioned a different line around this racetrack. You would expect that these drivers are going to want to go in and hit that center apex in the corner and get down to the bottom of the racetrack. But like you mentioned, it's not that. You need to actually widen out your corners here. That progressive banking is really what's alluding to that. And these cars, they're heavy.
3 and 4 to the pit road. Fans beginning to rise to their feet as we get ready to come out of turn number 4. Big Country on the inside, bringing the field to a 3-wide formation. The green flag is out, and the Indy 800 presented by Heatwave Visual is underway at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Several drivers 3 and 4 wide as they come out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Look at them fan out as they enter turn number 3. Several drivers having some issues on that opening start. Going to lose several positions on board with the Heatwave Visual on board with Squirrel McNutt. You see him down on the inside of the racetrack looking for some daylight as they thunder by for the first time here in the front stretch.
I won't lie, that first lap went a lot.
Out in front, showing the way. Lots of action heating up behind him as, again, the field starting to kind of spread out a little bit. There you see
preferred line, but if you could slide on down and get a couple spots, it's a risk you almost have to take. But you make that wrong move, you get freight trained even further back in the position. So again, there's guys that don't have that experience. They may just say, hey, 7 cars took the...
Like the lights are going out, so we should be getting the 1 to go signal, it looks like. Man, I'll tell you what, Cletus, he wasn't letting off the bumper of Squirrel there for nothing there. They were pretty much right on top of each other as they were going through turns 3 and 4 there. At Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park. good start so far as they make their way down into turns 1 and 2. Great shot from high above at the drone. You see him 3 wide multiple times throughout the field. And look at this battle here. Ty Braun on the outside with J.H. Diesel and Brad DeBerti in hot pursuit as they try to track down the 117 of Frankie J.
Brad DeBerti wasted absolutely no time at the initial drop of the green, going all the way to the bottom of the racetrack to try and make up as much track as possible. He's holding that bottom line, though, as he tries to continue to track down that Ty Braun.
Bobby Earnhardt thought about making it 4 wide there for a moment, but thought better of it. Tucks back in line in that black. Weeks ago, we're throwing the red flag to once again honor the lives that were lost by our dear friends last fall. Thank you, race fans. So once again, honoring the memory of Greg Piffle, his family, and the rest of the passengers that we lost last December in the tragic plane crash in Statesville, North Carolina. Greg, the runner-up in this race last year, had an incredible battle with Kevin Smith down the stretch. Man, it's hard to imagine, that we're here doing this without Greg and without Christina and without their family. But we know that there's no place that they would rather be than be with us here, having fun and being here at the racetrack. I believe he may have spun on the inside. Looks like a little bit of damage there on the left side. Looks like he may have had a little bit of help there. That was for we're back on board with Kevin Smith as we work yellow with 26 to go. Up, Squirrel McNutt is on pit road. Let's take a look at the heat-wave visual replay here.
Gotta keep it interesting because it's going too long. We got to throw
Cletus down there, getting sideways on the bottom of the racetrack there, and just got down on the apron there and lost it. Racing with Squirrel, could he may have had a little help from his friend, maybe?
Oh, I would imagine that's exactly where that damage came from, but able to maintain that car control, keep that 30 out of the inside retaining wall coming off of 2. But that tire change, that Ditto tire, a new right front going on the 0 of Squirrel McNutt. And again, that tire has to be completely down, so that team able to get that right front off. We're going to put a new one on, and Squirrel McNutt going to rejoin the field. Now, I have to ask, I would imagine, electing to come down here, get that new right front, he's going to the tail.
Yeah, you get the new right front tire, the new right front Ditto tire, but you do have to go to the tail end of the field. So going to lose some precious time. And it looks like they're calling for, they may have some issues there, trying to get that tire changed.
This is not a place that you want to have loose lug nuts in a Crown Vic.
Not at all. You see there, they keep the orange cone on the hood of the car to let him know that it's that you don't need to come by for service. And it looks like Cletus is going to stop for a little bit of a... Now listen, if Cletus were any kind of a showman, he would have pulled a Carson Hocevar right there and gone out the window and gone Earnhardt style and cleaned his own windshield. Let's check the heat-wave visual replay once again. Yeah, keep an eye. Look at Bobby Earnhardt getting that right rear into the wall, and he bounced it off the wall pretty good there. And then this is the big one here, Kevin Smith, man, he hit that wall a ton.
You can see as those right fronts have started to build that air pressure. We're going on these consistent long green flag runs, and they're starting to
place there as he had some issues down there. And it looks like we've got a car swap. It's Landon Huffman. Landon Huffman, he's hoofing it, and he's going to go take one of the spares.
I love it. Helmet off, everything, getting ready to get seated. They've already got the 75 spray painted on this red Crown Vic. So Landon Huffman going to go ahead and make that switch, put that helmet back on, put that Hans device back on, climb in, and he will rejoin the field in a new car. They wanted spotters. And man, it's already continuing. A little love tap here on the front stretch from Cletus to Squirrel McNutt. He might even pull up to his door.
Oh, he turned him. Oh, he turned him here in the front stretch. What are friends for?
I mean, they're both starting at the tail anyway, so at this rate, might as well have fun with it.
Well, and Squirrel's like, man, I just got this new right front tire. You're gonna kind of a slow start deep in the field. A couple of cars jumping out, going 3 wide, even 4 wide for a moment. Squirrel McNutt making up a lot of ground there on that restart on the bottom. But on the outside of the front row, Ty Braun going to look to try to come away with the race lead as they enter 3.
Frankie J allowing him to have it for just the moment, but Ty Braun pushing up very heavily in turns 3 and 4, allowing Frankie J to pull up next to him. But don't look now, is Brad DeVerde able to regain that momentum, potentially cooling off those tires just a little bit. He'll set his sights on Frankie J and try and challenge him here shortly, but he's already under attack here with that.
Caution. That is incredible there. You see the 0 of Squirrel McNutt. Oh, little brake check there from Cletus.
These two are playing mind games with each other, and it is for our entertainment. Needless to say, and they are doing a great job at it. With, I mean,
they do have to fly home together in a couple of days too. So remember that as well. It might be an eventful day at the shop on Monday.
Riding him up the racetrack, Squirrel says, "No, thank you, sir." Puts up in the outside wall. We're gonna restack him though. Man, if I'm anyone else in any of these other Crown Vics, if I see the 0 or the 30. In my vicinity, absolutely not. But JHD, so we mentioned down on pit road, getting that new Nitto tire, getting a right front, making sure all those lug nuts are secure. We talked about it before that caution came out. He was starting to really kind of wear back, lose a little bit of that overall car control. This new right front's definitely going to help.
And perfect timing, coming right at the halfway point. You got 40 laps on that right front to start the race. Now you got a fresh one here to go for the final 40. We'll see if JH is locked in here for the second half and work his way back up to the field. He's got to be pretty pleased with how he's gone so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at our top 10 rundown here for the Indy 800 presented by Heatwave Visual. Frankie J is your race leader. Kevin Smith in the number 78 started all the way back at the tail end of the field. He's worked his way up to second. Bobby Earnhardt has been so solid all race long. He runs in third. Looks like he's going to give up that third position though and head to
yeah, this is where things are going to get exciting. These drivers have that confidence of that new rubber on the right front. They're going to be able to maneuver a little bit better than some of their counterparts that elected to stay out and take advantage of that track position by a couple of these drivers coming in. Landon Huffman, though, is going to be one to watch on all 4 new getting that new car. But hey, Kevin Smith said the same thing. I'm going to get a new right front, a new Nitto right front going on him as well. And glad they made that decision to allow these drivers if they had that vibration. Because initially, earlier in the evening, it was if you, it has to be completely flat. So now they're electing, for the obviously safety reasons, let them come in and a whole fleet of takers down here on pit road.
Yeah, and you can see the cording there on this front end of the 78 of Kevin Smith. So a very good time for him to be able to come down and get that tire changed and take advantage of this yellow flag. So still working on the 30 of Cletus. With Cletus, it might be more than just the right front that he's changed with as much rubbing that he's been doing on the 0 and 12 and stuff.
Yeah, but he has a left front, he's got not white walls, but red walls from contact with other drivers on that Nitto tire. Most of the paint that you see not on his car is actually paint from other drivers' cars. So it has been so fun to watch him. He said it from the jump. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to try and get through the field as fast as possible.
I gotta pee a little bit.
Oh, I gotta pee.
To get out of the wind for a second.
Yeah. So this here is the Pooter. Same one they use down in Florida.
Dude, get the landing. Look what they were landing.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Nuts.
Well, Clark's the middle one.
While they're running around, we're gonna get a quick video of this. See all the pyro set up right there. They're gonna be doing fireworks after the race. But get a load of this bad girl. Little mullet. What a unit. She's tall. Nuts. This fire over there. Heck yeah. Boys still running the track. We're a little over halfway through the race. What an awesome experience this is. Powder keg garage.
your race leader coming out of turn number 2. Look like Brentford PFI speed.
Oh man.
Cletus and Brentford.
Cletus just took some damage, but he's still running good, it looks like.
I don't know if it was a separate incident or not, but Cletus goes around. The driver that was running just outside of the top 2.
That LSA Trans Am from earlier is the pace car, and that thing sounds absolutely sick. There's an older guy driving it, looks like, and he's just ripping every time there's a caution. Looks like he's having a heck of a time.
Take a look here, though. He's going to try and actually rejoin the tail end of the field.
He's going to probably have to go back. Let's take a look at the heat wave visual replay. Look at this. KSR on bottom. Brentford PFI speed on the top. And just ran out of real estate there. I don't think he just realized that Brent was there and made the contact. And fortunately for Cletus, kept it off of KSR from the bottom. And he didn't tag it at all. Bobby Earhart very, very close. As we'll see another angle here. Brent checking up and watch the rest of it. Look at Bobby Earhart so close to making contact with the 30 of McFarland as McFarland has made his way to pit road. And this is a good shot here from Cletus. Here comes the rest of the field coming at him. Gathers it back up, good car control there. Able to live and fight another day. But I think it's safe to say, regardless of the outcome of this race, I think this might be his last race for this third car.
Yeah, I would say so. Usually you're pretty with all of the contact that she's made, whether it's the wall.
Not a whole lot left on that car. That's going to
We'll put the left rear on the right front, cycle some stuff out here, move these tires around. Nonetheless, though, with the laps winding down how they are, I don't really think that it's going to prove to be too much of an advantage. But man, Cletus has been up on the wheel this season. He's not afraid to put it where right front is going to become apparent. But the track conditions are very cold. We're not getting really long green flag runs, allowing those tires to collect temperature. So Cletus is going to go out there to the view right front. I think he's going to really hope for a pretty consistent green flag run, trying to be able to bobble through the field.
So now attention being given to the right front of Victor Alvarez's tire, or to his car rather, and it looks like he's going to get the all clear and he's going to head back out on track. So Landon Huffman has elected the inside line, going to put Kevin Smith to the outside like he would want to. KSR not going anywhere.
And these two allowing a little bit of breathing room behind them. We saw Braun just get a little bit sideways, but able to hold that. A good, and we got one in the wall.
Yeah, Big Country, a little bit of an IRP strike there in the middle of 3 and 4 as he remains green. But Big Country might going to lose a little bit of ground here. But look at this battle for the race lead. This is what the fans come to see. KSR and Landon Huffman putting on a show. KSR going to get clear, and we'll see what Landon Huffman tries to do to try to retake the lead.
Drove it a little too hard there, Huffman did, and lost some of that grip, pushed that car up the racetrack, and I have to re-rack and stack and try to regain that momentum to get back to Kevin Smith. He's already back to his back bumper, headed into turn 1. He'll try and retrack him down. Kevin Smith doing the same thing, letting that racetrack slide up the racetrack, or the race car to slide up the racetrack, but able to keep that momentum down the backstretch. He's now got about 2 car lengths on Huffman in second.
KSR trying to get the 3rd win in the Indy 800. He could be the first driver to ever win it back-to-back. And we got problems, Big Country and Zach Walker down in turns 3 and 4.
We call that the announcer curse. We had just been talking about how they were having silent and very steady nights. Not a lot.
Huffman getting his win in his first Crown Vic start, or will it be KSR going back to victory lane? Green flag is back out. Contact McFarland and the 6 of Ty Braun.
That might have been the break that Kevin Smith needed. That contact also included that of Landon Huffman, who's now slipped back to the 3rd position, allowing Ty Braun into the 2nd position, but Landon Huffman rallies it already back around the outside of Cletus McFarland as we ride along with him. He's going to try and slice and dice. He makes contact with the back bumper of Ty Braun. It is going to get dicey between your top 3.
I wouldn't have thought about 5 to 10 laps ago that Cletus McFarland would have a shot at this one, but here he is. Finds himself up into the top 4. You're starting to see a lot of the nitrous being used. You're seeing those lights flashing. Drivers trying to get any little bit of extra help and boost that they can here in the closing laps. As they come out of turn at number 4, they'll come to the line. 74 laps complete, 6 to go. There you see McFarland on the inside of Huffman. They make a little bit of contact as they come into turn number 1. No! Caution on the speedway. And for Kevin Smith, just 2 laps away from his 3rd win in the Indy 800, and he's going to have to try to hold on at least 1 more restart with 2 laps to go. Tough break. 78 of KSR and Kevin Smith. Field being told very quickly to get doubled up here. I believe the 47, I believe Matt Sanford might have had an issue, is why we went under yellow there. But he is going to rejoin the field, and this is going to be a very quick yellow here, Hannah, as we are going to restart. And some of my favorite words in racing, green, white, checker, finish, to decide it here at IRP. All of the fans are on their feet like they have been all night long. Can KSR become the first ever 3-time winner of the Indy 800? We're going to find out here in 2 laps. Can Ty Braun get it done? Coming to the restart. 2 laps to go here at IRP. They're fanning out quickly down into turn number 1. KSR looking to get clear of Ty Braun. Behind them, Landon Huffman also factoring in as the drivers are all on the nitrous button here as they'll get ready to come to the line. 1 lap to go for KSR as he works his way through 3 and 4.
Anything these drivers have left, they're going to lay it on the line. Landon Huffman trying to now hold on to a podium finish here in his rookie debut. The sound picture, Brad Liberty wants to take that away from him. Ty Braun looking safely in that 2nd position. That battle now for your last opportunity on the podium.
KSR, final time through turns 1 and 2. Clear out in front by about 6 car lengths over the 6 of Ty Braun. Final time into turns 3 and 4. Here he comes out of turn number 4. The winningest driver in Cletus Crown Vic continues it. Kevin Smith is a 3-time winner of the Indy 800 presented by Heatwave Visual. got it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's send it down trackside. Cletus McFarland with.
Thank my sponsors, Monster Energy, Hal's Whorehouse, Llama Tacos, not Mom and Dad, just me.
Alright, just made it back from the Indy 800. Unloading. It's about 2:30 in the morning. Quite a day at the Indy 800. Alright, so just made it home. It is about 2:40 in the morning. Had an amazing time down at the Indy 800. Cleet and his guys, they put on an awesome show. They really go above and beyond for all the fans and spectators, even the vendors. It was really, really well organized and set up good. I really want to give a special thanks to my neighbor Hunter for allowing me to go with him and be a part of everything going on down there. And Nitto Tire, of course. They're the ones who made all of it happen, truthfully. So yeah, big thank you to you guys. I really appreciate the opportunity. Just an awesome experience, and not something everybody can do or will ever be able to do, so I definitely appreciate it. Truck did awesome pulling the gooseneck down there. Came in clutch with that. So yeah, hopefully this video is somewhat entertaining. I mean, I'm sure you guys will see all the stuff from the event elsewhere, but just a little bit on my experience at the event and how it went. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.